Hello, hello, who's out there? Hello, who's going to be first? It's just me, Stephen the Medium, just hanging out here, just hoping someone signs on so I can say hi and check in, talk about their lives, talk about what's going on. Hello, Miss Borelli. I sent Debbie something that was like memories. That was so cool, right? Hello, Jane. No Puerto Rican today. We had a little bit of an issue. Amy, how are you? With Elix's mom earlier this morning. Well, actually yesterday and then this morning. But everything is good. Everything's fine. But it kind of threw. Hey, Heidi. It kind of threw Elix into chaos with his schedule because he's got things set up, so he can't be here tonight. So it's just going to be me. But I have a host. So a guest host. And I know you're like, where's the guest host, right? Because last time he wasn't here, I had that really pretty girl. I don't know if anybody who wasn't watching this back, I don't even remember when it was, when Elix couldn't make it, because he's usually here. But I had someone come with me. Listen, I just ask and people want to come, right? It's a fun show. You get to be on Facebook Live. You get to see the show, the studio, so which is really cool, right? So I'm going to show you the who I brought. Well, she's right here, so she'll be coming on in a second. You know what I just realized though? I don't have any idea because with Facebook Live, I can't see the clock. So I have no idea because there's no clock in here what time I need to get next door. So right away, I'm a mess. So, but how is everybody? Anything going on? Any questions besides, you're all dying to see who's going to be here for the host, right? Or the co-host. So listen, we're not going to be on next week. Elix is checking in on me. So I haven't brought out the co-host yet though, Elix. So we're not going to be here next week. And so it's going to be 2 weeks before we get back. But anybody who is in this area, if you're interested in coming to my event at the Crowne Plaza, you've got to buy tickets or tell people that may be interested to buy tickets because this room I selected is only 50 people. That's it, which is like the best venue because I can get through a lot of people and a lot of readings. It's going to be a really good night. And it is March 21st, the day after spring. So we're going to be celebrating spring. And because it's only 50, half of the tickets are already sold and we're not even into March yet. So if you want a ticket, if you want to be there to experience this, you've got to get tickets now. Just go to stephenthemedium.com and buy tickets. I can't stop looking at my hair because usually, I don't know, Elix is usually like, I'm looking at Elix and we're chatting and we're talking, and now I'm just staring like at this Facebook Live screen and there's really nothing to look at except the top of my hair. So if I look weird just staring at the top of my hair, it's just because, well, I am weird, but I have nothing else to look at. So the conversations that happen here, huh? How come nobody's, I don't see anybody's comments. Did I screw something up? I see people here, but I don't see comments. What's going on here? Nothing is moving. Oh, is it because I put do not disturb? Hold on. Oh my God, I am a mess. Maybe that's it now? I still can't see comments though. How come? What is going on? I see people. Hey, Thomas Ayotte. I see my handsome nephew Tristan, but the one time I'm by myself, right? There's no Puerto Rican, there's no Elix, and I can't see hey Julio, how are you? But I can't see. Was somebody type something? Say something. Say you like I almost said it like my blouse. What's wrong with me? Say you like my shirt. So I see a heart, so maybe it's working. Jojo is watching. I don't see any comments though. Usually this is like filled with people commenting. And plus I'm about to show you my co-host, because Elix can't be here. But why isn't this showing comments? Well, you know what? I guess I'm just going to have to wing it. I'm sure all of you in your comments, if I could see them, are saying, hey, Heather, hey, Benz. Now, see, I just had this face pop up, but I don't see her on here. So I don't know. See what happens when you leave me by myself. So, yeah, I see Karen. Listen, I already said this, but if anyone's interested in the March 21st event at the Crown Plaza in Warwick, there's only 50 seats. That's it. I wanted it very small. It's going to be like the best event, and half of the seats are already gone. So go to Steven, the medium, if you're interested or if somebody's interested. However, I just also said that because Elix, I look at Elix as, well, Elix dictates to me when I need to go next door, and I can't see the time. So I have no idea when I'm supposed to go next door, but I'm going to have to wing it. But are you ready for the co-host? Now listen, last time I had a beautiful woman. She works in New York. She's a dancer. I guess you all remember seeing her. She was she's one of the Rockettes. So I needed to up that, right? I needed to have someone better than the Rockette, even though really no one's really better than the Rockettes. What the hell am I talking about? But I had to get somebody in here that was like a really great co-host, right? I have no idea if I'm even talking to nobody, but I'm just going to keep going. But when I asked this one, then I couldn't do one. I think I just heard him say he's ending his show, so I got to get over soon. So come on in. Come on over. Don't be shy. So here comes my co-hosts. Elix is probably looking like this is not good. So here's the first coming in. Yes. Can you see her? Who is she? Yes. Sabrina Duncan from Charlie's Angels. Look at her. Look at the hair, the outfit. Look. So we couldn't just have her, right? I mean, there's no way I could just bring her. So come on in. Who's that? Yeah, Farrah. Yeah, Farrah. Farrah's here also. Jill Monroe. Look at that. Yeah. Are these the original dolls from the 70s? Or the early 80s? Yes, because I have them. And the last here as my co-host, if anyone is tuning in right now, they would think that there's a psychotic guy who has dolls on Facebook Live. What the hell is he doing? And look, Jacqueline Smith, Kelly Garrett. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I am really psychotic. I'm very silly. And yeah, I do. I've had these dolls since, it's kind of sad. I mean, I guess, you know, I probably at 3 should have known I was gay. I mean, I was buying Charlie's Angels dolls too. I also had the big head that you could actually do the hair, even though I was never like Karen and good with hair. I mean, she's a stylist, but I did get the head anyway. And I had the camper too, the Charlie's Angels camper. So please don't just end Facebook Live because I'm nuts. But look, my nephew's on here, I think still probably saying, what is wrong with my uncle? So that's my co-host. You got Jill Monroe, Sabrina Duncan, Kelly Garrett. How cool is that, right? And, you know, they're just equal as the Rockette was, right? Even though she held her own because she was by herself. So, but look at, in memory of Farrah. Look at that. Yes. So, don't make me bring in more dolls because I will. Because they're never ending. I cannot even tell you. Ask Elix. The dolls are never ending. So, I maybe I will. Maybe I'll just keep bringing in a surprise doll. Maybe I'll make a contest about it. So, I think I got to get next door. So, I am going to, I see no comments either. So, I have no idea what I did. But, you know, I got to put these away, these dolls, because I'm sure these guys back there that work at the station are probably just eyeing them and just saying, if he leaves them for a second, we're swiping them. Not for their kids, not for their wife, but for them. I know they are. So let me just move this. Seriously, I'm a mess. I have no idea why there's no comments here. And I think this is still live, and I'm telling people to comment, and nobody's commenting, so I can't turn it either. So you're stuck with looking at me coming through the studio. Maybe I'll do this. How's this? How's this? I'm a mess tonight, Mark. You guys still here? Okay. Now, last time, when I was, let me just put this in. Last time I was by myself, I didn't keep Facebook Live on, but I'm going to this time because, you know, Elix is usually the one that can watch what's going on and, like, if there's questions. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if there's questions, but because I can't see any comments or questions, I have no idea. None at all. And I have no idea why I did this, and everything is just kind of frozen. So, Mark, I could be talking to nobody right now, but I'm going to keep talking. So, we're going to be starting. How long do I have?
About 6 minutes.
I got 6 minutes? Wow, that's a long time. So, you know what? So, listen, let's go for a second. Okay, so we still have a couple of minutes, and so that you don't have to hear the commercial and stuff, can somebody... Oh my God, I just saw Julio say hi, but there's no comments. I'm sure everybody that, if people are watching, are probably saying, what the hell did you do? Or you just need to press a button? I have no idea. Swipe the screen to see comments. Debbie just... I can't. Quiet mode turned on. Quiet mode. Swipe left to reveal comments and reactions. Yeah, but I can see people's names, but I can't see the damn questions. Left. Am I dyslexics? Hey, I see them. Okay, I'm going to be here till 2050 looking at these comments now. Swipe. Now I can see. Debbie Borelli is the best. She actually used Messenger to actually have it pop up as a pop-up so that I could see. So, hi everybody. Now I can see questions. I can see I can see everybody left. I need help. I so need help. So, oh dear Lord, Debbie, I know. See? So what Elix says is really true with me, right? Those dolls too. You have those dolls, David? That's crazy. But David, I'm telling you, I'm going to keep bringing dolls in to show you which ones I have. So hello, Kathy. Heidi is dying. So those dolls had some serious what? Oh my God, Ayat, you got problems here. So I have a couple of minutes. So are there any questions at all? Because we're not going to be here next week, but I think it would be then 2 weeks from Thursday. I think I'm going to do a Facebook Live out of here and just do readings. I think I'll put something on Facebook. Hey, Erica, I'll put something on Facebook just to let you guys know. So I think it would be really cool because so many people can't get through when the show's on. So that way I have some more time or some more opportunity. So now it's like the comments stopped. Maybe the comments didn't stop. Maybe just no one's just like saying anything. Even though I say Erica, hey. Erica's like, hey. So I'm going to go next door soon. The show's going to start. You're dying? Debbie's dying. I don't know. Maybe I'm like a one-man show, huh? Without Elix. But I miss Elix. I wish he was here. I don't even know if he's still watching or not. So, Heidi, who's on here, and if she's still listening, I saw you put on Facebook that everybody needs a sensitive pot or an intimate pot. What the hell was that? And someone commented, right? I have no idea what that is. Hey, Kathy, we still love you. Thank you. Even though I'm a mess. Thanks, Jane. And if you just came on late, you got to watch this at some point to see the co-hosts. And they're hot. The outfits are maybe a little bit backdated, but sort of like they're in now. So I think I could get next door. Me either. I know a lot. Hey, Patricia. Even though, look at Patricia's not even saying anything to me. She's like, hey, Amy. So Patricia and Amy, just go about your business and just do a little conversation. Hey, all right, so I got to get back over. I used to be able to know how to change this and turn the screen, but clearly I don't anymore. So I fixed it. Okay, so you guys are here. We're back in the studio. And, okay. Elix must be dying, Debbie. Elix must be watching this saying, what the hell is going on with him? So I'm going to keep it on, even though when the show's on, I can't really pay too much attention to Facebook Live just because I've got the, hey, someone said hi, Mark. Mark with his Boston Red Sox jersey. So I got to make sure I'm ready when this goes live.
I'm Jim Corbett.
I'll start the recording right near the end of the last commercial.
Perfect. Perfect.
So I just want to make sure it's running before,
No, that's good, Mark. That's very good.
I
That's good.
put my attention where
That's good.
it's gonna need to be.
I like. Okay. I did, Sybil. I don't know what that means. You can. Oh, I missed it. You can cook meals in 5 minutes. Like. But that's not a crock pot, right? Because that doesn't take 5 minutes. I never seen what you typed in there. So hopefully you guys will be able to
The Literacy Center
hear calls
is
too
here to help.
when this
We have
starts. So.
free year-round classes
But
in English,
if
computer literacy,
you do have anybody,
high school
you guys or
students.
anybody that
With the
is
help of
interested in
teachers
going to
and
the
tutors, you can
Crown
prepare
Plaza
for your
on March
citizenship
21st.
test, or make a resume, get
We're ready?
Recording's
college,
running.
Okay.
or learn how to
And
speak better
15
English.
seconds.
Classes
15
held during the
seconds.
day, evening, or on Saturdays.
Microphone.
View our website, theliteracycenter.com, or call 508.
Like you guys never saw a microphone, right?
4603. The Literacy Center.
Okay.
A better community.
Google it later, Heidi. I will. I hear my music. It's starting. Lot of love. Instant Pot, Melissa. That was it. Nita, Ava, I thought you weren't listening. Instant Pot. Are there calls? There's calls?
Oh,
Waiting? Okay.
I-
Oh, yeah. Get ready. And good afternoon and welcome to Through the Static. I have been having the best time with Facebook Live. People on Facebook Live, you know what? If you're not on Facebook, you got to, or if you are on Facebook, you have to just go to Stephen the Medium because I really am a freak show. Elix isn't here today, Coach Elix. He had to do something with his mom, which kind of took up a lot of time. So, and she's good, but it kind of messed up his schedule, so he can't be here. So I did Facebook Live, which right there is kind of an alarm, right? I shouldn't have been doing it, but because Elix always does it, and I couldn't figure out the comments, and thank God Debbie Borelli actually messaged me, and it came up and popped up on the screen to swipe left. That's so sad that I don't know how to swipe left, but I swiped left, and then when I looked at the comments, every single comment was swipe left, swipe left, swipe left. I think there was even swipe left, dope. So I don't know, maybe. But in any case, thank you for being here. Mark is here producing the show. Hi, Mark. And we are ready to have a great show. I do miss Coach Elix, though. It's kind of strange not to have him right next to me, but he's doing his thing, and we will be back 2 weeks from today because we won't be here next week. And sad about that because I love being here, but we've got to take care of some business. And I'm looking at Facebook Live, which I can't because then I'm forgetting what I'm even talking about. So when I see crazy people make crazy comments. So, but let me just tell you that last Sunday, I had the fundraiser for Christine Kavicki. I didn't even have a chance to tell Mark, and it was amazing. The group was terrific. The validations were terrific. I met some amazing people. One woman who goes by Peaches, her name is, who is, the energy was like, could not even be confined to her. That's how great she is and how amazing it was. But I had some really good conversations. Christine emailed me or texted me and Elix yesterday to say that after this fundraiser, she is over her threshold. So now she's got all the money that she raised to the YMCA. I know, yay! And now she can focus on the race, which is perfect. So I love it. And the restaurant was pretty cool. It was just like we were in the warehouse, and it was all these huge barrels where the beer is made. It was pretty wild. But I did start off by saying next time, if I'm doing a fundraiser, could we do something like, instead of like a beer restaurant, we could do something like a Burberry Warehouse. That would be really more up my alley. I know, I got problems. But it was a great output of people, and the people were terrific. It was so great. And, just knowing that helping Christine get to where she needed to get to and run the Boston Marathon, that is pretty amazing. This weekend is huge. It's big. It's We Don't Die Boston. I cannot even tell you how excited I am for this. So it unofficially starts today. And Sandra Champlain, I talked to yesterday, Elix and I talked to her yesterday, and I texted her because she didn't know that the unofficial start, which is today for her event, I think the official start is Friday, is the supermoon. So how wild is this event going to be with people that are all under the Spirit umbrella, with like myself doing readings, and a scientist coming, and someone, of course I can't remember names, someone coming to do physical mediumship. I mean, it's going to be pretty amazing. And bravo to Sandra for getting this done. There's 100 and something people there. So Saturday is when I'm coming on, I think at 4:30 to 6, yes, to do an event, a platform event, and just read people, which I cannot wait for. And I'm so excited about this. So this is going to be really cool. And of course, I'm going to be there Friday for introduction as much as I can to support Sandra and just to meet these amazing people. Not only the people that are on the that are going to be presenting, but also the people that are coming from, Sandra was saying people coming from Hawaii, I think Australia, Dubai. It's crazy, like Dubai, imagine. And the last thing I'll say is March 21st, I will be, and I haven't been in Rhode Island in a long time, at the Crown Plaza from 7 to 9. I love, Mark, when people just walk by and just like do double takes looking in the studio, like what's going on in there? At the Crown Plaza, 7 to 9, it's a Thursday night, and I picked the room that only has 50 because I wanted a smaller venue as opposed to a larger, 100 or over 100, because I can get through a lot of people. It's going to be an amazing event because it's the day after spring, which is so cool, and just do a little homage to letting go of everything in the past and moving forward with the beginning, which really spring represents. But I looked on the website and half the tickets are already sold. So, and half of 25 is really, 25 left is nothing. So if you're interested, you've got to get these tickets soon. And we're not even in March yet, and half the tickets are already sold. So please get to StephenTheMedium.com to buy tickets. Or if you know anybody who's interested, just let them know to get the tickets ASAP. I guarantee you this is going to be an amazing show. The smaller venues are always, I love the larger venues too, but the smaller ones, I can get to more people because there's not as many people, and I try to do as much as I can. So I think that's it on the front. Are we ready for commercials? Should I keep going? All right. See how messed up I am with no Coach Elix, right? We will be right back, and I will take calls.
You're about a minute early, but...
What was that?
You're about a minute early, but it doesn't matter.
That's good, so I can have more time with calls, right?
Yeah. Gives you 1 extra minute.
1 extra minute, Mark, is good for me. Hey, Tina. Heidi, look at you. Like my advertiser, 508-222-1320. And Gidget, hello Gidget. So it's just me today, no Coach Elix, and I know he usually kind of takes a look at this when the show's going on for any questions or so, but I had mentioned earlier, which I'm going to mention on when we get back live too, that I think 2 weeks from Thursday night, probably 7, I'm going to do via Facebook Live, but some readings. Because I know that there's a lot of people that can't get through. I always get emails that they've tried 50 times. So I'm going to see if I can do it on Facebook Live, which I've never done before. But if I can do it via phone with people calling in and I don't even see them, I'm sure I can do the same thing on Facebook Live. So I think it should be interesting. So are you talking to me, Debbie? You're doing good. Are you talking to me? You're doing good. Yeah, you got to be talking to me. I'm doing good, right? Without Coach Elix. Well, I got Mark here. So he's taking care of everything behind the scenes, which thank the Lord. And when we get back, I'm just going to start taking calls. So, even though I'm telling you, I don't know, I think I may have messed something up because even, the comments are just, I have to like sort of move them, and don't they usually just like move themselves? So, and anybody that came on, that didn't sound right? Anybody who came on later on Facebook Live, make sure when I put this on YouTube, it will be on my Facebook page too. Go back to see who my co-hosts were. I didn't even tell Mark, my co-host. Last time Elix wasn't here, I had a Rockette. She was very busy in New York, but she came for me because she loves the show.
That's right.
Exactly. And now today, I'll show you later on. I had Charlie's Angels, the original Angels, Mark. The dolls, yes. Jill, Kelly, and Sabrina, right.
Wow.
And you may say, why does a grown man have Charlie's Angels dolls from the late 70s?
Why not?
Exactly, Mark, right.
Why not?
That really is the least of my problems, is Charlie's
15
Angels.
seconds.
15 seconds, I got to get back on. So, hey, Patricia, how are you? Time to go back to work.
You want to call it?
Actually, you know what? If this is work, this is the best work a person
Yeah.
could have.
Yeah, you
Seriously,
got that
right,
right.
exactly.
Okay.
Hey, Holly, Charlie's
Here we
Angels.
go.
Did you miss the dolls, Holly? I had them on. I needed a co-host. And I couldn't just bring one, right? The 3 originals. Time to go back. And welcome back to Through the Static. That first segment goes by so fast. And I don't even have Coach Elix. It's just me chatting. But Elix always tells me that I never shut up. But maybe he's sort of right, even though I don't believe him. So I was going to say something before I took a call, and I completely forgot. Oh, I wanted to tell everybody that people that are on Facebook Live that are also listening, if you're not listening to me on Facebook Live or just the radio, 2 weeks from Thursday night, I am going to do a Facebook Live, probably at 7. I'll make an announcement for people just to go on and for me to do some readings, because I keep getting emails that people cannot get through, people calling 50, 75 times, and the line's busy. So this way people can, I can see the names and I can just go from there. So how's that? But it's time to work. Let's start. And I'm really excited. So let's start with the first phone call. And hello, who's this? Hello. Hi. I'm doing good. Should I just guess your name, or can you tell me? Carol. Maybe you just thought I'm that good that right away you don't even have to say anything. You could have actually just, started the phone call like with the and I would have said, "Oh, Carol, how are you?" But Carol, thank you for being my first call, and let's see where we're going. Wow, there's a lot going, and I'm trying to Carol, my God, trying to tune in to somebody. There's so many people that are stepping forward that wanna chat. But this is good. Carol, this is always good when there's. I mean, it's not good that you've lost a lot of people, but it's always good that your loved ones are around. So, So let me start with this. Is there an Emily or an E name connected to you? Either here living or somebody who's crossed. I'm asking for an E name. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is Emily, is because I just got, well, your what? Oh, your dad. Okay, perfect. I just got the E. They were trying to give me the name, and I really couldn't get what the name was. So your dad is crossed. Okay, so know that your dad is stepping forward to let you know that he's here. He's a very interesting guy, Carol. When he steps forward talking, the first thing your father just said to me was that there were a lot of things that he never got to that he wanted to here in the physical world when he was on this journey. I'm telling him to slow down, Carol. He's very, very, it's very interesting that he's sort of nervous on what to say. He's more concerned about making sure you're okay. So he's being very, very selective to what he says. He keeps bringing me out to, like, first I think I was on a train, but then I think I'm like in woodsy area. I mean, did someone live like in a lot of woods or camping or? Okay, so, so perfect. So he just keeps bringing me to, and I just, but where's the train come in? Why do I keep seeing a train? I keep hearing a train, I seeing a train. Sometimes it could be that someone really liked trains, like toy trains or train sets. A lot of times too, when I see trains, Carol, it's somebody lived or lives near train tracks or works on the T, but there's definitely, your father keeps saying yes to it. Your dad also keeps giving me Jim, where's the GJ name come in for you? Keep it with you, Carol, if it doesn't come right away. And again, it could be someone here, or it could be also somebody who's crossed. It's not Jameson. It's either James or Jamison, or a last name connected to you that he's giving. It doesn't have to actually be your father or connected to your dad. It could be also somebody else stepping forward. Carol, do you remember somebody getting burned? Your father keeps showing me like a big pot of water. And I don't know if what he's talking about is like someone's in the kitchen and someone touches, like, like sometimes a child doesn't realize it's really hot and touches something. But your father's giving me the symbol for somebody getting burned. It could be someone as like years ago, or it could be something current. Nothing that you think of? That would be it, Carol. Oh my God, that would be it. There's the burn. That's what it's just, all of this is just about, in this case, your dad really, and there's a mom, a grandmother stepping forward here. There's also a grandmother stepping forward. But let me just tell you that. But is your mom still here? I didn't think it was mom. It felt like it was an older generation. But your dad, what he wanted to do was bring something up. Not that that's the best thing to think about, the burn, but he just wanted to make sure he gives me things that I wouldn't know, to make sure it's your dad stepping forward. So with that doesn't sound like it was a great thing with the grease, but just know, it's very interesting that you just said to me you have a scar on your head, because your father keeps telling me at nighttime he just keeps putting his hand on your head, like rubbing your hair, like rubbing your head, just to sort of like calm you down. Usually when I see that, Carol, it just means that someone is having issues sleeping or doesn't sleep well, and he's just trying to sort of like get the stress low. Where does the cat come in? Cat. Well, there's a cat here, and the cat says it's for you. So is there like a brother or sister that has a cat? They also just said 3. So are there 3 of you? Okay, but there's 3 brothers and sisters. Okay, who's got the cat? When? Just know that the cat is here, Carol. That's why I automatically went to siblings, is because they were giving me, your dad was giving me the sign to go to siblings. So it's just like tell your sister that there's a cat, and there's Anthony, Ava. Where's the A come in? Is this your siblings? Middle name, there's an A somewhere that dad wants to give as a reference. Do they have kid? There it is. I was just going to say to you, what about nephews or nieces? So they've already named Aubrey. You've got to know that the reason why your dad's bringing that up, Carol, is that he's with Aubrey right now, and that when Aubrey is delivered, the last hands that she's going to feel before she actually gets to feel this physical earth is your dad. So he's going to hold her and hand deliver Aubrey to is it your sister? Your daughter. Oh my God, Carol. So no, how amazing is that? To you've got to make sure you tell your daughter. When you know what when you said there's no A's, usually I'm like, okay, we'll just keep it with you. Your dad screamed. She knows the A. So know that it's just giving a reference to his great granddaughter. Wow, I love that, Carol. So how amazing. And just know that he is with you all the time. If you could ever see, Carol, the amount of people in spirit that are around you, and your dad just said, not just now, but in over the years, because your father keeps telling me she's had tough times. And just know that doesn't mean that it was horrible, but for your father to bring that up, it just means that throughout those times, they've been with you. And why do I keep getting pulled to the hospital? I don't know if that's what it is. Is there somebody that works in the hospital, or someone was just in the hospital? Your father keeps bringing me to the hospital, so I'm not really sure why. So sometimes they'll bring me because it's like someone in healthcare works in a doctor's office or a hospital. They're perfect. So there it is. So it's a way, when Spirit brings up your workplace, it's just a way to tell you that your dad goes with you every morning, works with you, and then leaves with you. So he's with you. He's with you all the time. So how amazing is that? Yeah. No, Carol, listen, all the love to you, and just make sure that that precious granddaughter of yours is just being well taken care of right now. All right. Thanks, Carol, and we will be right back.
Wow, we're running early.
Huh?
Couple of minutes early.
That's not a bad thing, right?
No.
Hello, Ellen. Susan Bianco, hello. Pat, hey. Melanie, hi. Missed you a couple of weeks, Paula. Yeah, Paula, I don't know what's going on. I've got a log here, and I was going to send a crew out looking for you here. But I'm so glad. So, Melanie, I think my husband is trying to connect to our daughter about her ending her current relationship. This is terribly important to us. Thank you, sir. So I think my husband's trying to connect to our daughter about. So I'm sorry, Melanie. So your husband is crossed. He's trying to connect to your daughter about her ending her current relationship. Melanie, is there a mom? Like, is your husband's mom? There's a female. There's a mother figure standing next to your husband. Well, there's a guy here, and I'm assuming because I'm looking at your posting that there's a woman. Hey, Donna. Tell me if who this woman is, and Melanie, who's Bob? B? Why do I keep getting B for you? Well, this is pretty wild. Where is Elix? I think, Donna, he's at the park with Ducky and Freddie, I think. Just taking them and making sure that they're taken care of. So that's just my crazy friend Donna. 30 seconds. Melanie, try to call. That's the best thing. 508-222-1320.
You're gonna have a whole 15 minutes.
Hey, a whole 15 minutes. This is good for me. I don't see any more comments though from you, Melanie. Donna, don't make me laugh when I'm starting the show. Looking for Liz. How long?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Gotta go. Marty, hi. How are you, Marty? Marty, you're a medium, Marty? I think that's what it says. Melanie, maybe my mom with my husband. Oh, your mom. Oh, that's who it's gonna be. Who's the B? Who's Bill, Bob? Got two things going here. And welcome back to Through the Static. Give me 1 second. I'm having a little issue here. I think I'm good. Okay, so let me take the next caller. Hi, who's this? Hey, Kristen, how are you? I'm doing well. Kristen, you can hear the previous call, right? The reading? I mean, how about that Aubrey? That was pretty wild, wasn't it? No, it's so, you know what? It's, I'm going to get to you, Kristen, but I just wanted to say that this is not the first time it's happened when Spirit brings up a baby on its way. And when they show me that when I wish I could show people. They're in the emergency room, the hospital, wherever the person's having the baby, and show me them standing there and just literally handing the baby over to whether the granddaughter, their daughter. It is the most amazing, incredible thing. So, all right. With that said, Kristen, someone in Spirit just told me that you'd appreciate that. So you must be very connected to kids and have a good heart. So, with that said. Kristen, I've got a. He keeps telling me he's a dad figure. So is this dad or a grandpa? So your father's still here, still living. He's very adamant that he's a father figure, but it's coming from the left. Is your mother's father crossed? Okay, so it's maternal grandfather stepping forward. Was there a grandfather, though, Kristen, that you either didn't know or it was very short-lived that you knew him? Oh, okay, perfect. So I wasn't sure if it was your mom's dad saying this or your father's, but one of the grandfathers just said that either when he gave me the symbol for either you didn't know him or if you did, you were like really small, so you wouldn't remember too much. So just know that dad's dad is also stepping forward. Now dad's dad is kind of just pushed over your mom's dad, because your dad's dad, and happens all the time, because you didn't know him, he feels like, in Spirit feels like, I should get the floor because you knew her in the physical world. I didn't know my granddaughter. So let me just stick with dad's dad is stepping forward. Why is there coin everywhere, Kristen? Does someone collect coins, or like, why is there coins? Is there a huge jar of coins? Did someone have a laundromat? All I hear is coins. Do you know? You know, sometimes, Kristen, guys will have coins in their pocket, and you can always hear the jingling of them. All I can tell you, go ahead. No, it wouldn't be, because everybody keeps change. There's something bigger with your grandfather keeps talking about coins, but he keeps connecting it to putting the coins in like a slot machine, like a casino or something that you'd be putting coins in, that he wants to give as a validation. So is somebody connected to you like casinos, like game? I got it now. So this is, what was that? Oh, I know. Yeah, because when they came out, each one had a state on it. Oh, I got it. I got it. And did you have one of those like little like boards that you could put the coins in? So just that's what kept seeing him putting the coins in. I thought it was a slot machine, but it was actually putting them in those little circles. But now, is this a grandpa that's not the two that I just brought through? Wow. And this is also on your mom's side? Yeah. Yeah, because well, he comes to the left, so I knew it was mom. So now, so really, technically, you've got three grandfathers here, all just giving love to Kristen. So, which is a great thing, right? I mean, I love it, and I love how one grandfather comes through, the other one bumps him, and then the step grandfather bumps both of them with the coins. So it's a really great thing. He also tells me that it feels like February, but where's the birthday or anniversary? Really close. Something really close. Is it a Kristen, I love you. Yeah, March and February and January and April and June. He made me feel like there was something. What's this month? February. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. And okay, so she's good. Oh, did she cross? So, wow. So here's two things going on, Kristen. So number one, it's a way, spirits very smart, and why they wanted to make me say what is the connection in February is a way that you knew. Unfortunately, it was a diagnosis, but you would know it connected to your sister, so you know that your sister is stepping forward with the grandpas. But the twofold is that your sisters tell me somebody, and this is not futuristic, so let me just make sure you get that. Somebody else had cancer and was okay. So there's somebody connected to you that had, I don't know, breast cancer or prostate cancer, but because when you said that no, she crossed, that's not what I was getting. I was getting somebody who had cancer and actually beat cancer or is beating cancer. Just keep it with you if it doesn't come. So just know your sister also keeps giving me the peace sign. I don't know if you connect to the peace sign, if there's something with the peace sign, but from like it started in the 70s. But there's or the word peace. Is there something that you have for your sister, that there's something that says like faith, love, and peace, or something like that? Well, okay. No, it's to do with her service, her crossing. It's because she shows me the doves, the peace doves. There's something. Is she in a cemetery? Does she have a headstone? Okay. You've got to keep with you, Kristen, because she is laughing. First of all, your sister is just at a lot of peace and very happy. She also, I can't keep up with your sister, but she also showed me two. So were there two girls? Are there two left? What's the two? Perfect. So just know it's just her giving that as a validation. Did someone just do something with teeth, or did something? Why does she keep showing me teeth? Teeth. Yeah, teeth. Was there someone who wanted to be a hygienist? Did someone just go to the dentist, or something with their teeth, like your sister's teeth, or teeth? Well, why? And she is laughing. She thinks it's very funny with teeth. See the secrets that come out here, Kristen. Was that recent? Well, no. No, Kristen. This, whatever the teeth story is, it's funny because she's laughing. She thinks it's hysterical. So it's definitely not connected to like work done. It's connected to, maybe it is. Maybe she's just laughing at your uncle's teeth. Even, I'm sure your uncle has a beautiful smile now. So with his new teeth. So which is a great thing. Wait, Kristen, where's George, Jim? Where's the J come in? The J name, G or J name that I keep hearing. It sounds like George. Is there is who's Joe when you say in your family? Just like distant cousin? So there's a lot of Joes. Even though, I mean, that's great for the GJ, but where is George? You got to tell me middle name, first name, unless, is there somebody connected in Georgia? No, it's you're someone is screaming to me, George. So sometimes when I get George, it's Georgia, or it's a woman's name, Georgia, or a middle name, George. But there's a George. Just keep it with you, Kristen. Ask your mom where this George comes in, and it could be either someone living or somebody crossed. And there's something with the hip, the hip, or the top of the leg or the hip, where there's something going on because they keep making me touch the right hip or leg. So it could be somebody that crossed. I don't know if somebody ever had a hip replacement, but there's something that they're giving as a reference to the hip, top of the leg, hip. So keep it with you, Kristen, also. Okay? Nobody's having issues now? So just know that if your mom's currently having issues, the reason why Spirit brings that up, Kristen, is just to say that they're helping as much as they can. But I knew it was like they kept making me touch the right side of my leg, top of my leg, hip. So if your mom's having issues, just know that, tell your mom that they're helping as much as they can. Okay? Well, listen, thank you, Kristen. You have a great night and lots of love to you. And we will be back. What's up? What's going on? 508-222-1320. How do I ask a question? Wanda, the best thing is to call on the line because it's hard for me. Hey, Paula, it's hard for me to look at this and do, because I'm doing the readings on the phone.
On Thursday, March 14th from 5:30 p.m.
I'm at We Don't Die. Oh my God, Marty. You're at the We Don't Die Boston?
Discussion titled
Oh, you're at Scott's class tomorrow. That is so cool. Marty, make sure you come find me. So I'll be there Friday morning at 9 for the introduction. And then Saturday, you better be there, Marty. 4:30 is when I'm doing my event, the platform, and just doing readings for everybody. I'm so excited, Marty, that I just saw that. That's so cool. So 508-222-1320. So Melanie, I'm a psychic, but she's having visits from her dad and her partner. This is so difficult for me to, hey, Carrie, to focus on this, and to do readings. So usually, I have my sidekick here, Coach Elix, the Puerto Rican, who just kind of guides me and tells me if there's questions or so. But the best thing to do is to call, or 2 weeks from Thursday, I'm going to do a Facebook Live of just readings, so which is kind of cool. So, Marty, not sure I'll be here Friday, Saturday, kids. Oh, that's too bad. Trish from Ireland, How wild is that? That Trish is watching from Ireland. That is so cool, and I'm so jealous. I've been following the weather there too, and it's nice.
30 seconds.
Like in the 50s, 30 seconds. So
You'll have-
we better connect, Marty.
You'll have 15 minutes to the end of it.
Perfect. So
So if you want to do 2 calls,
I will do that.
you can.
I will do
I'm
that.
not
So
limiting you
not at all.
to what
You're
you
just
want.
giving me some. See, Mark's just giving me some guidance. See, that's what a producer does, right?
No, I can tell you to,
How much? How long do I have?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. The music should be starting. So, friend me Facebook. Okay, Marty, it's easier to find me. Your name is like 100 letters long. Just Stephen the Medium, or Stephen Macek, Macek. So, gotta get back. And welcome back to Through the Static. You know, when you're calling and you get in, and which I love doing, if there's things that I give you that you just don't get, it's fine. It's just keep it with you. I archive all these shows on my YouTube channel, which is just Stephen the Medium, so you can go back, especially people that call, because, you know, when you're on the phone, just like if I do sort of like a spontaneous reading, like I'm out at a supermarket, which I do all the time, and, you know, someone's cutting my turkey, and I just started saying, your mother's standing next to you, you know, because it's kind of spontaneous. They can remember some, but it's hard. But if you call in, the cool thing is this is all recorded, and the shows actually go to Stephen the Medium YouTube, so which is wild. And I am sure that once you get off the phone and you start thinking about it, you'll get the validations. So Spirit is pretty good. So let me shut up and do the next reading. Hello, this is Stephen. Who's this? Hello, David. How are you? Good, David. I think I'm doing a good job without my sidekick. Don't you think? So, but I'm so glad that you called. And I know, because normally if you just said David, I'd have no idea who you are, because when I'm in this mode, I don't recognize, you know, voices, and, you know, not that David and I talk all the time, but I did see on Facebook Live you're on hold, and I'm hoping to get to see you at some point, separate from this, because I know I had to mess things up. But you're here now, so let me start tuning in, David. David, I'm not really sure. I know we've spoken before when you've called in, but there's someone keeps. There's a grandmother that steps forward, and I don't remember my reading. So there's a grandmother. Let me start with this. There's a grandmother stepping forward that's with you, and she keeps showing me the log of something, the log of, I don't know if this is like someone's diary, like a diary, or somebody's logging an inventory. All I can tell you is that she keeps showing me something that looks like a log, and someone is looking at the log, and it looks like they're searching for something or trying to figure something out. I have no idea, David, if this makes any sense. If it doesn't, just keep it with you. But there's it sort of doesn't feel like a diary, because it feels like there's entries, but it feels like they're consistent entries, like something on a I don't know, like on a daily basis. But there's a reason why grandmother is bringing up this log, and I don't know why. So if it doesn't come, just keep it with you. Did that make any sense? David's like, no. Did somebody like actually put that on paper? You know, David, that could be it. That someone's logging something in and just building the names. Where does the teacher come in? Why do I keep getting? I see the alphabet when I look at you. Perfect. So, and mom is crossed, or she's still here? Okay, so it's someone just validating mom. You know, when I say teacher, everybody, and maybe I should just clarify because most people just go to academic teacher, but it could be teacher of music. In this case, cakes. So it's just so it's dad. It's mom's dad. It's your grandfather saying this. Your mom's dad is crossed. It's him. He just stepped forward, he David SB or BS. Wow, that's a BS. Yeah, David's full of BS. SB, BS. There's initials. There's something that your grandfather just gave me. BS or SB. I don't know if this is two separate names, like Stephen and Billy, or this is like initials of somebody, like like Brian Smith. But you have to make sure. You may want to even look at that. If you still have that tree, the ancestry thing. Look at the letters BS, but it makes me feel like they're together. So either it could also be first name, last name, first name, middle name, but there's something very connected. Your grandfather also talks about the car. So, but he keeps making me look in the engine. So when I see this, it's either one of two things. It's either somebody was a mechanic or really loved cars, or somebody is having issues now with a car or just got a car fixed. But there's something with the engine. So. Oh my God! So that's what it is. Just when I see an engine, I just knew that it was something connected. So, so just know that it's dad also stepping forward. Your dad just said I was right when I said the BS standing for bull. You know what? Your father's very funny in laughing. But the BS, just make sure you keep that BS, David. And Longfellow, Long Meadow. What is this? Long. There's it's a place or a name of something. Longview. There's something connected here. I don't know if this is like a place you guys family used to go, or lived, or there's a like out of state. I mean, because I don't know any long view. There's something that sounds like long view, long something, David. Long meadow, nothing. So, David, when you do know, because your father just says yes, he does know, you're gonna have to send me a message because I need to know what this is. Long something. I don't know what this is, but I am going to leave that with you, David. Listen, you have a great night and hope to see you soon. Thanks, David. Bye-bye. Hi, who's this? Hey, Denise, how are you? I'm very good. Denise, as soon as you call, where's Kathy, Kevin, Kristen? Where's the CK name come in for you? So, no. So this is a friend. Did you know Kristen, or you just knew through a friend?
I didn't know her personally. It's one of my best friends.
And she was friends with Kristen.
No, he was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Spouse to her, I guess.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay, so you just got to know, and as you were telling me, or I was trying to figure this out, I just said to Kristen, why are you, well, like, where's the connection here? I mean, I get the connection, Denise just told me, but then she just said it's because she comes to you. Yeah, she just said, well, I'm bringing it up because I'm validating that Denise knows I come to her. Like, I actually am connected to Denise. So this is so wild. So you know that she actually comes to you?
Yeah, that was wild.
Oh my God, that was so wild for me. I almost fell off the seat, Denise. That was pretty wild. Kristen just said to me that this is all the reason why she started this versus because there's a dad figure stepping forward. But Kristen just said to me she needed to start this because it's like this girl just needs to like stop having Denise need to get validation that she's so connected. I don't know how you should take that. I mean, it's a positive because it means that it's a very positive because it means that Denise, you're really connected to spirit. But I think what Kristen's saying is that stop doubting the connection and stop doubting. So I don't know if maybe you don't, maybe you don't want to be connected. I don't know what it is, but it's a okay. Perfect. So Denise, just know that, our loved ones, in this case, Chris, is it a dad or grandfather? Who's this father figure that steps forward for you? Oh, your dad. So dad just kind of looked at Kristen and said, she beat me to it. Like I would have been first coming through. But Kristen just sort of jumped on the bus right in front of him. So, Kristen was quick, Denise, but it's just, there's a roller coaster of your connection. My God, your father also just said your connection is a roller coaster of I want it, I don't want it, I want it, I don't want it. Not that you never don't want it. I don't know if that was a double negative, but just in the sense that I don't know. I just don't know how connected I am, or I don't know if I can do this, or all I can tell you, Denise, is that you're so connected, and I hope that just this quick conversation just gives you sort of the ammunition to say, my God, Denise, we need people like yourself, because that's what spirit wants. Spirit, like Kristen comes to you, right? We need that. We need more people, medium psychics. And when you've got somebody, just, I hope you just keep moving forward with this, because the connection is really, it's true, and it's good, but you've got to focus on protection and making sure that you just keep with the white light. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's.
So, I do this reading, and there's a place that I've been very back and forth once a week.
Wow, Denise. So know that, you've got to go with your gut and stick with your gut. But I learned this, and it's something that I can share with you. Maybe you know this or not, but as we move forward and as we progress, as mediums, as psychics, whatever the case may be under the spirit umbrella, because without even maybe sometimes we don't realize that we keep getting better, but the more readings we do, the more energy is being exposed, because people leave and they start saying, oh my God, you got to go see Denise. You should see what she did, this reading. And then that energy is being pulled from you, and now you've got to start hiking up your protection, because if you don't, you're going to feel exhausted, you're going to feel off, you're going to feel, you're going to have low energy trying to get near you. So I hope that makes sense. Perfect. So I'm going to leave you with that, Denise, because unfortunately I'm out of time, but thank you so much for calling, and lots of love sent to you. Okay. Thank you, Denise. So I think I don't have enough time for another call. I wish I did, but this has been a great show. I just want to reiterate, so cool. When I was on Facebook Live, I just saw someone who is at Sandra Champlain's event, We Don't Die. Not surprising, which is so cool. I hope I get to meet her, but I will be there this weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Boston. Well, it's in Quincy. Just go to the We Don't Die Boston website. You can also check it out through my website, Stephen the Medium, because there's all the attachments and connections. And make sure this event in Rhode Island, March 21st, that I'm doing. I have not been in Rhode Island in a long time, and it's only 50 seats, and this is going to be a great venue. It's the tickets are $40, but it's a small venue, and it's going to be the day after spring. So we're going to have such a great time and just let everything go. I talk about, I just want to do a very quick thing about letting the past go. It's a new beginning, but believe me, the 2 hours will be filled with just your loved ones coming through. But because there's only 50, already half the tickets are sold. So if you want tickets, just go to Stephen the Medium. So Mark, I think I did good without Coach Elix. I managed. It's the end of the show. We did good, but I did miss Coach Elix. So, and we will be back in 2 weeks. We're going to be away next week, and that saddens me because I love being here, but we'll be back in 2 weeks. And just make sure you check me out on Steve in the Medium, as well as Facebook is the best way to figure out where I am, and we'll be doing Facebook Lives since I'll be away. So lots of love to everybody, and have a great night.